Welcome to another episode of the Fireball Mullet. I'm Stan Kennedy, and in today's episode we're going to go over some cool third gens. If you know the format, but it's 2 simple steps in order to submit your car. Number 1, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. The second thing you need to do is email me some high quality photos, fireballmullet@gmail.com. Okay, now I'm trying a new format here tonight, guys. And so I think it's going to be pretty cool because I really want to make it about the cars. So I'm trying to focus these more on the cars. So I'm hoping this format works for you guys. And the other thing is about it, I can support videos now. So some of you that know I couldn't do videos in the past, now I can. So some little short videos, of course, don't send me very, super long videos. I'm just doing like short clips here. So if you got some short clip videos, you can include them now and we'll get them in the channel. All right, guys, let's get to our first one. Our first car. Wow. This is an amazing 89 IROC Z. This is Jose Romero. He's got a Gen 3. It's also got a BTR cam. It's a Holley Terminator, which I'm a big fan of the Holley stuff. The Terminator, if I were to do my car over again, I've said this before, I'm going all Holley. The Speed Engineering long tube, same thing that I'm running on my car. So they're pretty nice for the buck. They're 1 7/8", and he's also running the Hooker Blackheart True Duals on it, so which is really cool. 4th gen T56, 4th gen front brakes, booster and master. Got the tick short shifter, short throw shifter, and also the tick adjustable master, the monster clutch kit with the lightweight flywheel, the 4th gen rear end. Some nice UMI parts like the K-member, UMI A-arms, just the whole catalog, man, which is really cool. Panhard bar, Lauren springs, and he's got the Kona yellows, which is very nice, and a custom interior done by Lethal Interiors, and I've seen some Lethal Interior work before. Super good. Prince's does them super nice. So this car is very nice, and I love everything that you've done to it. It looks amazing. I love the color. I love the black. I love the custom interior. Of course, I'm a fan of the LS swap as well, and this car is pretty amazing. And for the work that you put in here, you got some very high quality parts in here. Love the UMI stuff that you got in here as well, all new. I'm a big fan of the monster clutch. And the car looks really nice, man. So I'm gonna give this car a 7 mullets out of a 10. So I love it. It looks kind of stock looking. Well, it looks very stock looking, and everything's been upgraded underneath. So great job, Jose. Love the car, man, and thanks for submitting the car and supporting the channel. And this is Mertens. He said he's 16 years old. He said he's had it since he was 15, and he barely got it. And he said he got it barely running, and then the pump went out, and it's his first car, and he's learning everything, which is cool, man. I love that, and I really encourage you, do your work, research it. There's a lot to learn off of YouTube nowadays as well. So, man, you've just got a wealth of information at your fingertips. It's a stock 350 auto. In an auto, it's got a 275 60/15 rears with 235 55 fronts. He said he wants to rebuild the motor and push somewhere around 400 horsepower. Something simple, redo the exhaust, suspension, add a little bit more. Enjoys the car, and I love it, man. I love the tires here. It's got the fat tires in the back. Of course, yeah, got some work to do, got some body work to do. Get the car running, man, like you want. And here's sort of a night shot here. Yeah, just get the car, safe, get the suspension done, the brakes, and then get all that kind of stuff running and enjoy the car, which it already sounds like you are. Drive it while you fix it, man. That's the biggest motivation in the world. This is your first car. This is your main car, I'm guessing. And I think you're doing a great job, man. I love the wheels on this, the chrome, the polish, and I love that wheel setup. So Of course, here you are washing the car as well. Thanks for supporting the channel. And you know, I know you got some work to do here. I'm gonna give you a 4 mullets out of a 10. I think you're well on your way, man. You need to send us some updates as you work on it and keep us posted, man. So thanks a lot. All right, our next car is Aaron Wilson. And this is a, man, just an amazing. He's got an 84 Z28 and he's also got a 92 RS, but this 84 Z28, I love the color. You know, it's awesome, man. He said this is an 84 5-speed, 57,000 original miles. He's got a 92 6.2 LS swap that's in the progress right now. But man, I love this car and I want to feature this car because this is the car that I just, look at the picture here with the sun hitting that paint. I just think it's a beautiful color, super retro. I love the color combination with the Z28 with you know, the bottom skirt there, the stripes, and then that color. And of course, this is his 92 that he's currently swapping and in the progress here. Looks very clean, very nice car, man. So I think, you know, what I'm gonna do is rate your 84 because I think that's my favorite, man. So I'm gonna rate that one and I love it. I don't have a ton of other information on it. I know I've got, you know, a couple exterior pics here. The interior, from what I can tell, looks good. And so for that reason, just not being able to see the engine bay and the motor and all that, I'm gonna give you 6 mullets out of the 10, but I love it, man. It's beautiful. Enjoy these cars. Man, 57,000 original miles, man. It's just a great looking car and a great representation of an 84. So thanks for sending it and supporting the channel, man. All right, guys, the next one is from Nick Walter. He's got a Berlinetta, and you know, it's pretty cool. He's got, you know, this is a project he said for him. She's getting a bath here, definitely a work in progress, and you know, working through it. I didn't get a lot of information about it, so we'll just kind of go through a couple of these pictures. Got the chrome air cleaner on, you know, just looks like just detail up some engine, get some things painted up, maybe some chrome valve covers to match. You know, let's keep it old school, match the air cleaner there, I think would be kind of cool. And just spend a little time and detail it up. He's got his dog there, his puppy there, which is kind of cool, protecting it. And so yeah, I love it, man. And I love the front end on these cars, man. You can always tell the Berlinettas in the early cars with those sort of 3 vents there in the front of the nose. So, you know, man, keep us posted and let us know how things are going, man. And this car will be considered under the project car, so this will be considered under which one will I pick out of the project cars in this series. Okay, so thanks, Nick. I appreciate it, man. And as always, you know, I really appreciate supporting the channel. All right, our next car is going to be Sean Foster. Now, he was a recent winner of a giveaway here, and so he sent me some update pics here, man. And this car is beautiful. If you guys don't know about this car, he's got twin turbo. It's beautiful. I love the white. I love the hood. And, you know, he's just got that red accent on it on this front here. It's just beautiful. And the car is just fantastic. Now, Sean drives the heck out of this car. He takes trips in it. He loves driving it, which I'm a big fan of. And he's also got a twin turbo in here, but Sean is one of the few guys that I know with a 3rd gen. Look at this, he's got full exhaust on here. AC and full exhaust going out the back. Man, I gotta give it to you. That is a big feat, and I just love it, man. I love it. I love to see the turbo, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't go with turbo is because I wanted to keep my AC, I wanted to keep all that. So thanks for sending us some updates, man. And so I'm gonna rate this car a solid 9 out of 10 mullets because, man, this thing just checks all the boxes for me, man. So thanks, Sean, appreciate it. All right, guys, Andy Rubert's 91 Firebird. Man, this thing is fire. The dark green with these gold wheels are just phenomenal. I love it. I love the look of it. I love the lines on it. Man, look at this in the sun here. So he said it's a 91 Firebird, it's 305 TBI, soon to be swapped. He didn't say to what, but he's got 5-speed in it. It's a Forged Star wheels, which is really nice. Full UMI suspension performance and suspension. Lots of stuff still to do, but you know, he's definitely, and I love this, man. T-tops, dark green. Man, this car is super nice, man. I love the color combination, the T-top with this the spoiler on the back, and you know, I'd probably go a little bit lower with the car just to give it a little bit more mean sort of stance there. But yeah, man, this is just a phenomenal car. So great job on the car, man, and you know, thanks for sending it. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite birds so far on the channel here. And I'm gonna give this car an 8 mullets out of 10. I love the color combination. You know, I know you're gonna, you know, I don't have a lot of interior and all that, but man, this thing just blows me away with this. You know, I don't know, is the color like jade? I don't know if it's the jade. It seems a little bit brighter than jade, but and those wheels with the beechwood interior looks like that's fire. So great job, man. All right, our next Rate My Subscriber 3rd Gen is Justin Genova, and he's got this yellow IROC Z. You can see here he's got the custom hood on it and some custom hood pins and some other little things like that. He said he bought it in '97 when he was 18 years old for $7 grand. He's already swapped to a 350 small block Chevy. He said he's got a Borla catback system and some rims and tires, a set of 18/8s. And you know, back then he said he really didn't know what he was doing. And but none of us do, man, when we first started getting into them, you know. He said the early days it was he said it was backed into by a ploy of his, and he said it didn't get it, you know, really fixed at that time. He said he was also entering his 20s and decided to party for 20 more years. And before that, though, he said the smartest thing he did was kind of put it away and stow it away safely. And then he said a few years ago he was diagnosed with MS and life changed, and he decided to make this car the way he wanted it to. So he picked up LS1 T56 from an '01. And he said he's got the stage 4 BTR cam. That thing is nasty sounding. I mean, that thing is nasty. I know, I got the BTR stage 3, and that's a nasty NA cam. He said he paired that with a Hawks custom rear with 410s. So I'm guessing that's probably the 8.8, which is a very nice rear. And he's, you know, he's taking some time to get used to it. He said, but F it. He's got it. He loves it, man, which is really cool. And, you know, he said now it's got, you know, he's been looking at 1811s and he wants 315s on the rear. He said with his MS, he really hates the hot weather, and the 84Z, no AC is, you know, he kind of wants the vintage air system, which that's a very nice system. I encourage that. So, you know, very cool car, man. I like what you've done to it so far. And, you know, I think you've done a lot of great things to it and had a lot of things to it. I hope you all the best with your MS diagnosis. And I know, you know, that could be tough. I've got some family members with that. So we're all thinking about you, man, in terms of that. But so rating this car here, I'm going to give you a 6 mullets out of 10. I don't get to see too much of it, but I think from what I see, it's a very nice car, man. Very respectable build. I really love what you've done to it so far, and you know, I think it's a great car and a great cruiser, man. So get out there, enjoy the freaking car, and keep us updated, man. All right, this is Alex Cervin's 91 RS Camaro, and I love the old school sort of black bullet wheels there. I remember those. But he said he's the owner of a 91. He said he's had the car in 2016. He said he currently has 26,000 original miles on it. Wow, that's incredible. He said the car was part of a 30-car private collection, and he brought it to his house with only 15,000 miles. And he said it's original stock 5.0 TBI, has a TH700R4, but the car has some upgrades like Bilstein shocks, Hodgkin sport suspension, shorter and bigger springs, the new headers, complete MagnaFlow exhaust. He said a cutout activated by a switch under the steering wheel, which is really cool. But the car has the original stereo and the original AC compressor, both perfectly working, which is really awesome. And then it's 17-inch Kreger wheels with 275s on the rear and 245s on the front with 1-inch spacers. He said the car was repainted by the previous owner in 2010 and was originally red. He said he brought a front grille. The original was a very bad shape. He said he painted it bright black as the wheels, mirrors, and headlights. The brakes were completely rebuilt on the 2017. He said it was changed in all the fluids and filters, spark plug wires too. He said in his next and perhaps last upgrade might be the Detroit Speed 3-point strut power brace. That thing is really cool. So I wish I could get that underneath my hood, that Detroit Speed one. I think that thing is freaking awesome. I really want to get that Detroit Speed thing, but I think next time I'm at a show or something and somebody has one, I need to do some measurement to see if it'll go around that blower lid, but I don't know. He said also the car starts always perfectly and runs great, so he doesn't want to make any. I don't blame you, man. If it's running good and you're enjoying it, low mile car, man, just freaking enjoy the car for what it is, you know. He said he sees it kind of a crime doing this to a low mileage car, because he's kind of thinking of doing some modifications to the engine, so it's kind of up in the air on that. So, man, it's a really cool story, and I really love it, man. And just kind of looking at some of the pictures here, I think I love the color. I love the black wheels. Again, yeah, the red with sort of the black, I think goes very well with the gray interior as well. So I think the color combination is really nice. The paint looks great. So overall, man, I really like the car. I love the story. And for that reason, original car and, just kind of your focus and the way you kept this car, I'm going to give you a 7 mullets out of a 10. So thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Alex, I really appreciate sending the car and supporting the channel. All right, our next one is Cody Anderson with the 91 RS Camaro. And he said he's 16. He's always wanted a 3rd gen, and he finally saved up enough to get one. And he said it's a 91 RS T-top 305 sitting on what he believes to be IROC wheels. Yeah, I mean, the car is definitely, he's 16 years old, so he's working on it. And Cody, man, you're doing a great job. Just keep working on it, man. And just do it little by little. Get it running, start to enjoy it. And that, as I always say, inspires you. If your car's running and you're working on it, it's just very inspiring to just keep going with the car. So here's sort of another shot here of the car, just kind of there behind the sunset. You're off to a good start, man. The car's looking good. He said it's a fixer-upper, so I'll probably just put it under the project car status. It looks, I guess it's drivable and you're getting it around. I don't know. So not a lot of details there, but Cody, I really appreciate you sending the car, man, to everybody on this. This is a great way to sort of share your car, and hopefully everybody enjoys this series. So now it's time for me to pick the project car and also the feature car that I would like to, that's basically the winner of this episode. So Andy Rupert's freaking bird here, man. I just love something, man. It's just the lines and the color combination, just a great representation. Very cool looking, very different to me. And man, it's just a great looking car. And Nick Walter is the project car winner. So great job, Nick. Stay at it, man. I want you guys to just keep at it, keep us posted, So if you guys want to participate in this, again, 2 simple steps: subscribe to the channel, step 1, and then step 2, send an email of photos. And now I can also do short videos. Now don't send me no crazy long ones, so I'll have to, I don't want to get into editing your video before I get into editing mine. Just send me some short videos and some nice pictures of your car, guys, and we'll get you on the episode. So I think I got one more episode before I'm caught up here. So you guys that want to see your car on the YouTube channel, make sure you send it to me. Hit that like below. Okay, and I really appreciate everybody's support, guys. So that's today's episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I've got some exciting news. I got a bunch of footage of the car and I just can't get all this content out. I'm trying to get ready for the GM National, so I've got so much work that I've been doing to the car. The paint is back from paint, which the paint looks beautiful. I've got the interior back together, and I filmed all this. So I want you guys, I can't wait to share all this with you. And also the GM Nationals is only a week away. Basically, it's June 24th, so a little bit more than a week, guys. And if you're gonna be there, let me know. I'll do something like, hey, I'll be around at the car, and I'll look at the schedule, but it may be the even hours or the odd hours. I'll always be around the car. So I wanna go around, check out some things, but maybe kind of get me a schedule where if you're in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and you come to the show, I'll let everybody know when I'm going to be around so we can hang out. All right, so that's today's episode. Appreciate it. Thanks, and have a great day.